Have you ever wondered how we got here? Scrolling through videos, sending messages across the globe in an instant, and holding the world's knowledge in the palm of our hand? It all started with a simple idea, a vision that would fundamentally change humanity. This is the story of the internet. Our journey begins not in a garage in Silicon Valley, but in the heat of the Cold War. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. This event sent shockwaves through the United States, creating a sense of urgency to advance in science and technology. In response, President Eisenhower established the Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA. Its mission was to ensure the U.S. maintained a technological edge. One of the key challenges ARPA tackled was communication. How could the military communicate reliably if a nuclear attack took out central command centers? They needed a decentralized network, one with no single point of failure. The concept was revolutionary, a web of connections where information could find its way around any damage. A brilliant computer scientist named J.C.R. Licklider first envisioned this as a galactic network in 1962. He imagined a future where everyone could access data and programs from anywhere. He wasn't a programmer, but his ideas inspired the engineers who would build the foundation of our digital world. The breakthrough came in the late 1960s. A team at UCLA, led by Leonard Kleinrock, prepared to send the very first message over the ARPANET, the precursor to the Internet. The network connected 4 universities: UCLA, Stanford, UC Santa Barbara, and the University of Utah. On October 29, 1969, a student programmer named Charlie Klein sat at a terminal at UCLA. He was going to send the word login to a computer at Stanford. He typed L. He asked his colleague at Stanford over the phone, "Did you get the L?" "Yep, got the L," came the reply. He typed Uno. "Did you get the, Yep, got the O then?" He typed G. The system crashed. So, the first message ever sent over the internet wasn't some profound quote. It was low, as in lo and behold. An accidental, but perhaps fitting, start to a world-changing technology. They got it working again shortly after, and the full login message went through. The ARPANET was born. For its first decade, the ARPANET was mostly a tool for academics, military personnel, and researchers. They used it to share data and access remote computing power. But something else started happening, something a little more human. In 1971, a programmer named Ray Tomlinson invented email. He chose the @ symbol to separate the user's name from the host machine, a convention we still use today. Suddenly, the network wasn't just for machines to talk to machines. It was for people to talk to people. It became a social space. But there was a problem. As more networks began to pop up, they couldn't all talk to each other. Each had its own language. Imagine trying to have a conversation where everyone is speaking a different language. It's chaos. This is where Vint Cerf and Bob Kahn come in. It's often called the fathers of the internet. They developed the Transmission Control Protocol and the Internet Protocol, or TCP/IP. This was the universal language the networks needed. TCP breaks data down into small packets, and IP gives each packet an address so it knows where to go. Once they arrive, TCP reassembles them in the right order. On January 1st, 1983, the ARPANET officially switched over to TCP/IP. This was the moment the network of networks, the Internet, truly came into existence. It was now possible for different computer networks all over the world to connect and communicate seamlessly. Throughout the 1980s, the Internet grew steadily, but was still largely invisible to the public. It required technical knowledge to navigate. You had to type in complex commands. It was functional, but not exactly user-friendly. That all changed with the invention of the World Wide Web. It's important to know that the Internet and the World Wide Web are not the same thing. The Internet is the global network of computers, the infrastructure, the highways. The web is a way of accessing information over that Internet, like the cars driving on the highways. In 1989, a British computer scientist named Tim Berners-Lee, working at CERN in Switzerland, proposed a new system for sharing and linking information. He wanted to create a way for scientists to easily share their research papers. He invented 3 fundamental technologies that we still use every day: HTML, the language used to create web pages; URI, which you know as a URL or a web address; and HTTP, the protocol that lets you retrieve linked resources from across the web. In 1991, Berners-Lee launched the world's first website. It was a simple text-based page that explained what the World Wide Web was. For the first time, information was connected through hyperlinks. You could just click a link to jump from one document to another. This was a monumental leap in usability. But there was still one missing piece: a simple way to browse this new web. In 1993, a team at the University of Illinois, including a student named Mark Andreessen, released Mosaic. It was the first popular graphical web browser, could display images alongside text, and had a simple, intuitive interface. For the first time, anyone could point, click, and explore the internet. Mosaic was a sensation. It opened the floodgates. Mark Andreessen went on to co-found Netscape, which released the Netscape Navigator browser in 1994. This kicked off the first browser war with Microsoft's Internet Explorer. This competition, while fierce, spurred rapid innovation, making browsers more powerful and easier to use. The mid-90s was the dot-com boom. Suddenly, everyone wanted to be online. Companies like Amazon, originally an online bookstore, and eBay, an online auction site, were founded. Yahoo created a directory to help people find things on the rapidly expanding web. And then came Google, with its revolutionary PageRank algorithm that delivered far more relevant search results. The internet transformed from a government project to a commercial and social phenomenon. Dial-up modems screeched in homes around the world, connecting millions to this new digital frontier. Email became mainstream. Chat rooms and forums connected strangers with shared interests. Then, as we entered the 21st century, the internet went mobile and social. The rise of broadband replaced slow dial-up connections. Wi-Fi freed us from our desks. The launch of the iPhone in 2007 put a powerful internet-connected computer in our pockets. This era gave birth to the social media giants. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, these platforms didn't just let us consume information. They let us create and share it ourselves. We became the content creators, shared photos, opinions, and moments of our lives, connecting with friends and family in entirely new ways. Today, the internet is woven into the fabric of our existence. It's how we work, learn, shop, and entertain ourselves. It has powered revolutions, created global communities, and given a voice to billions. From that first simple low message to the vast, interconnected global network of today, the internet's story is a testament to human ingenuity and our fundamental desire to connect. The future of the internet is already taking shape with concepts like the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and decentralized technologies. What started as a military project to survive a catastrophe has become an indispensable tool for global collaboration and understanding. And it's a story that we are all a part of every time we go online. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the technologies that shape our world. I'll see you in the next one.